Hi guys, I'm recording this video again. I recorded this earlier before I went to work, and I'm recording it again afterwards, after I got home, because it was a little long and I want to make it shorter. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so this hair is from Love Curly Sue, or also known as Love.Curly Sue on her Instagram page. She pretty much specializes in making curly hair wigs. When I initially followed her is because she had buy two get one free for $135, or you could buy all three plus get a wig made for $150. I was like, wow, that's a great deal. Let me follow her, and when I have money at the end of the month, I'm gonna purchase one. Also told my best friend about it. She was like, I'm gonna follow her too, we'll purchase ours together. My friend was on her page one day and she had 15 slots only, buy 3 bundles for $100. My friend texted her, because she does have her text information in the bio of the page, about it, and she basically was saying that it's $100 for 3 bundles, and for $15 more, I'll make your wig. I was like, say what? I was like, let me jump on this now. So I purchased the same deal after texting her and getting confirmation as well. The turnaround was really fast. That was an issue. She paid for 1-day shipping. So my friend actually ended up getting her wig before me, because I had issues with the post office closest to my house. It wasn't her fault. It was a post office's fault. So my friend gets the wig, and she's like, you know, it's glued. I'm like, it's glued? She was like, yeah, I thought it was going to be sewn. I'm like, I thought it was going to be sewn too. Now, to be fair, she did not say I sew wigs. She just said I make them. She doesn't say if it's glue. She doesn't say if it's sewn. But I assumed it was sewn. But you know what they say about assumptions. So I was like, well, for $15 more, it kind of makes sense that it's hot glued, because it was a hot glue gun glue, not with weave glue. So I was like, all right, well, you know, I've never had a hot glue gun wig before. I never made myself one. I'll give it a try. So my friend actually has to send hers back to the young lady because she forgot to sew down clips, and we purchased 3 bundles and we only used 2.5. My friend wanted the rest of the bundle put back in. So she does send you the access hair that she doesn't use. She doesn't cheat you. Yeah. So so she sent you the bundle that you haven't used. So my friend sent hers back because she paid for clips, and the girl was really busy because a lot of people had did that order, and so or that deal. So she was like, I'm so sorry. I'll sew them back, you know, free of charge, and I'll add the extra hair in free of charge. Great customer service, right? So I get my wig finally, and like I said, it was not her fault. I didn't want to put blame on something that didn't have anything to do with her. I get my wig finally, and like she said, it was my friend said it was hot glued, and I was really excited. It looked pretty, you know. So I get the hair, and I noticed there's 2 pieces right back here, and they were loose. And if you've ever used a hot glue gun before, the glue comes out hot, but you have to hurry up and stick it to whatever surface you are going to stick it to, because if you don't and it dries, even if it just dries a little bit before you can stick it to the surface, it will not stick. Well, that's how those 2 tracks were. You could tell she put the glue on them, but it looks like they had dried before they could stick to the cap. No big deal, just 2 little pieces, no worries. I combed my hair that day. And I have a video of me styling and combing the hair, so I will upload that. I combed the hair, styled it, hadn't combed it since. Fast forward to Saturday, I'm noticing that my pieces are a little loose. No big deal. I'm at work, like in the middle of work, and I see this really long like piece just like hanging like all the way down, like swinging across my face, like it's like loose, just like loose as a goose. Don't get me started. Just swinging across my face. Y'all, one of my tracks had fell out. But it was a small piece. Like, if you've ever done a flip over method or made a full wig, you have to have to close that circle up. It looked like it was that very middle piece from closing the wig up. But it had come all the way out. Keep in mind, I had not combed it since that Monday I got it. And anything I did to the hair was just like this. That's it. So that one piece had just fell out. So I was pissed because I'm also at work, so I can't be just ghetto with the opening of my wig and the glue showing. So I had to do all like this or whatever to hide it. And I text her the next day. I text her like at 4 something, no text back. I text her at 8 something, no text back. But I'm like, to be fair, she hasn't been on Instagram all day. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's just genuinely busy. Today, which is Monday, because I text her Sunday, keep in mind Saturday is when my track came out. Keep in mind, I'm texting my friend all this stuff too, because she just paid good money for a wig like I did. And mine has already fallen apart, and it's only been a week. So I text her Monday morning, no text back. So I text my friend, and I'm just like, you know, I found some more loose tracks. and you know, she's not texting me back, blah blah blah. My friend was like, well shoot, I don't want the same thing to happen to my wig. So my friend decides to text her and says, hi, you know, I was wondering if you ship my wig out because my friends is coming apart already and I don't want the same thing to happen to me. I'd hate to have to cancel my order. She texts my friend back immediately and they have a conversation and she's just like, you know, yours, you know, yes, I did already ship it out. Yours will be fine, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when she decides to text me back. She did not text me back until my friend threatened to cancel her order, but she had already shipped it. So I'm not going to read you all these text messages. I will screenshot them and post them on my page, my YouTube, Instagram page. So basically, she finally texted me back. She's just like, well, what would you like me to do? What would you like me to do? Hold on, I will read it to you, y'all. She had said, y'all. Hold on. Phone being retarded. I'm trying to prove a point. She has said, good morning, I have got, I asked her, have you received my messages? Good morning, I have. What would you like me to do about this? Because the only way they could slip is if there has been excessive pulling. I immediately got offended because I'm the customer. I'm telling you a problem. And instead of you saying, I'm sorry or what happened, you immediately put the blame on me. And I'm a customer. Still decided to remain calm though because she wasn't being rude overtly, so I wasn't going to be rude back. That's not who I am. And so I said, well, I noticed a couple of checks were loose the day I received it, but I think the hot glue dried a little before you could attach it to the cap. I'm noticing more pieces like that throughout the wig. I haven't been pulling on it at all. I pretty much combed it the day I cut it and got it, and that's it, and I don't sleep in it. At this point, I'm afraid to wash or comb it and fear the whole thing may come loose. I did see loose tracks. I did sew the loose tracks down. Sorry, I have some typos. I did sew the loose tracks down. I just would hate to have to redo the whole unit. This is her. You could flip the cap inside out and sew the tracks that way. It's a trick I use. We're going to pause right there. It's a trick you use. The number one issue with that is that you're making me fix your problem and your poor work. I just told you I haven't been pulling on it, haven't even washed it, haven't even combed it, and my glue is slipping off my tracks and my slipping off my wig. And instead of saying, what can you do, you're telling me what I have to do to fix your mistake. That's mistake number one. Number two is that's the trick you use. So in other words, you've glued your wigs and your wigs have fallen apart and you fixed yours. So basically, this hot glue gun thing may not be the best thing because if it happens to you on your own wigs after you've had them, why would you sell that to another customer? And what if I was a client who didn't know how to make wigs, that sewing a cap inside out is just gibberish to me? You know what I'm saying? So, that's rude. And she knew I make wigs because I told her. So how do you not even know how to fix something like that? Why would you just not offer to fix it for me? So I said, thank you for the tip. I will try that. I really do love the hair, and it's really cute. My only issue is the wig construction. I've had the wig only a week, and it's starting to come apart. And the day I got it, it's starting to come apart the day I got it. But I thought it was just a couple of pieces, but it's all throughout the wig. Considering I will have to reconstruct this unit, is there any way I can get my $15 wig making fee back? I didn't ask for the full $115. Just the extra $15 you charged me to make this wig, that's all I want back because I'm going to have to remake it. She said the wig was $165. I gave you a deal. You didn't pay full price. I just said K. My issue with that is that you did not give me a discount on the wig making service. You gave me a discount on the hair because if you go to her page now, 3 bundles and the wig, 3 bundles is $150 and so 3 bundles and a wig is $165. Basic math will tell you that's $15 more on top of the $150, making the total $165. You discounted the hair for me, not the wig making service. So either way it goes, whether I paid $150 for the hair or $100 for the hair, that $15 is still apparently your wig making fee. So you still owe me $15 back. And my other issue with that is that, say I go to Macy's, I buy a dress, see there's a hole in the dress when I get home, bring it back. Are they going to tell me, no, you can't get a refund because the dress you bought was on clearance? Like, just because the hair or whatever item you're selling is on sale does not mean that you don't owe a client money back when you make an error. And it doesn't stop there. My friend, in fear that the same thing may happen to her, decided to text her. And I will read you that conversation as well, because this is where I drew the line. Because as a person who provides a service for other people, customer service is very important to me. Especially when I'm spending my money, let alone when my clients send me their hair to make their wigs. So after they talked about, I hate to have to send my wig back, this morning, my friends decides to text her and say, I'm not trying to be a nuisance. No, I can't say that word. But I looked at my friend's wig for myself, and she did, and it's literally coming apart. And that's concerning me. Originally, I was going to keep it, but when it gets here, may I send it back for a full refund? I won't take it out the package. I haven't worn it. You can sell it to someone else unused. She says, all sales are final. I can't do that, with an exclamation point. Y'all's wigs aren't even full price. Or aren't even full prices. My bad. My thing with selling something full price and selling something discounted prices, whatever the case you want to call it, does not dictate having a poor product. Just because you decided to have a hair sale doesn't mean that your wig making skills should be subpar. My friend texts her and says, well, first my friend texts me the return policy. So it says, all sales are final on that third to last bullet. No returns unless, of course, it's our mistake. Keep in mind, it is your mistake. Maybe not for her necessarily, but if she gets her wig in the mail and she sees loose pieces like I do, that is your mistake. And she should be able to return your wig based on your policy on your website. And I should be able to get a refund or exchange because this was your fault. And you don't want it, because you had a sale on hair, you don't want to get money, $15 back for wig service. Girl, it continues. My friend is polite because I swear, we're not rude people. So my friend is just like, and I appreciate the discount. However, I don't think a discount should result in subpar product. So if my wig doesn't make it 1 week or a day, are you saying there's nothing you can do about it? She goes, $165 compared to $119. That's a discount. All sales are final. Those 3 little things right there. So I still don't get the point, because just because you gave us a discount on the hair and that made the wig total cheaper doesn't mean that the wig price to make it is $15, and it doesn't mean my wig should be falling apart. Like, you having a hair sale doesn't mean I should have a crappy wig. So yeah, my friend says I understand that, but again, the discount should not affect the quality or being able to get a refund if the error isn't the customer's. But I'll keep the wig. I understand now. All sales are final. Thanks. That did not have to go that way at all. The hair isn't amazing enough for me to have to deal with back. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not like it's so good that I could rub my fingers through it, which will lead me to the next issue, is that when I do finally wash and actually comb this hair, if the tracks are coming out with just a little bit of pulling like this, like I'm not pulling it hard, I'm not just like, trying to rip my hair out, but just finger comb my hair, and if tracks are coming out with when I don't finger comb my hair, what happens when I wash it and deep condition it and have to comb the conditioner through? Is my wig just going to fall apart? And like I said, I recorded the same video earlier, and in that video, when I'm rubbing my fingers through my hair, a track comes out. So I recorded that part, and I recorded me trying to sew that track back on and finding other tracks on the way to falling out. This wig is just poorly made, and the customer service is somehow even worse than the poorly made wig. And I just didn't appreciate that as a paying customer, as a person who makes wigs, and as a human being. If you make a mistake, you should own up to those mistakes. She didn't even apologize or say sorry once. And I understand her frustration because she did work on it, but sweetheart, you just didn't do a good job. Sometimes that happens. And with it being a hot glue gun wig, it was as simple as the glue dried too fast. That's something you could have easily fixed. And you even said you had to fix your own wigs. So it's just like you knew you were doing subpar wigs, but because you gave us a discount on the hair, because regardless if the hair is whatever price, the wig making service is still only an additional $15. So just because you gave us a discount on the hair doesn't mean you don't owe us for the wig making service. I'm not asking for the money I spent on the hair back. I'm going to keep the hair. I'm going to make this hair work. I paid for it. But you made a wig, and the wig is coming apart the day I got it, let alone a week later. And so I'm gonna upload this. I'm gonna upload my clips of me filling the hair back in, and good luck, you guys. I would not recommend her just based on her customer service. I would not recommend her wig making services. I've seen girls on YouTube make hot glue gun wigs. I've seen them do a demo on them washing it, and they didn't have these problems. Whatever the case is with her, good luck to her, but I would not recommend anybody buy anything from her based on her customer service, and I definitely wouldn't recommend anyone buy the wig. If you're interested in just purchasing the hair, it's okay. Like, it looks good. Like, it doesn't look matted, but it does tangle. And I know that when I can't get my fingers through it, it's not that super soft curly type of hair, but it's definitely cute and you can definitely make it work. But I will not be purchasing her again. Her hair is not great enough for me to deal with that, and her bad customer service. So that is the end of this video. I will upload the clip from my first initial review of the track coming out in here, and I will also upload me sewing tracks back on and back into place. Good luck. I would not recommend you buy hair from her. I know she's probably going to block me and all that good stuff, but business is business, and you can't do business with people if you do bad customer service. So good luck. Always remember, love yourself, and this is an honest review, so take it with what you will. Love yourself. Keep God first. And so yeah. So, well, wait a minute. Live on camera. Another track just came out. For me, finger combing the hair. Finger combing. All I did was this. And now a whole nother track just came out. You guys see this, right? You can see the glue on there. Not... Okay guys, I'm back. So if you saw my review of my 1 week review of the Love Curly Sue hair and unit, you saw that this particular track here came out while I was trying to run my fingers through the hair. Like, the whole little piece came out. Now, it came from somewhere up here. Wish I had better light, but I don't. So if you look really closely, you'll see that there's this track here where my finger is. I had to sew that down because while I was looking to put this track back, this piece came loose. Now if you look a little closer here, this whole piece is coming out. It's lifted completely up off the cap. It's a hot mess. Keep in mind, this is the same lady who would not give me a refund, would not offer to fix the wig, nothing. So yeah, don't buy. Okay, so here's just me. You see the thread right here. This row was loose. As you can see, there's still some loose track left. I'm just like going through, finding all the loose pieces and sewing them down. As you saw in the first part of the video, I'm probably going to add this to my review video and cut some stuff out to make it shorter. But as you saw when I was up here in this section, 3 pieces were, 1 piece that came all the way out. Other piece was about to come out. Well, 2 other pieces were on the way out, and I sewed those down. So those are good to go. I see another piece here that's coming loose. And like I said, the most I've done to this hair is comb it the first day I got it, and then I finger combed it. And you guys saw in the video me finger combing it. It just came right out. So she says her wigs that are hot glued are supposed to last up to a year. Mine didn't even last a week. And here's another piece right here that I have not gotten to. I'm sorry, this hair is really big, so it's kind of hard to show you guys. But here's another piece where my finger is going straight through the track. There's the cap. There's my finger. It's coming straight off. Here's another piece right up underneath that. This is all throughout the wig. I guess in her mind, maybe I was making it up or I was being dramatic, but this wig is literally falling apart. Literally. And I know it was only $15, but she doesn't even want to refund me $15 because she discounted the hair. So pretty much what I'll be doing today before I go to work is redoing and structuring and whatever you want to call it to this wig. Looks cute though. It looks cute. The issue isn't with the look, it's the quality of the wig making service. And since the hair does tangle, the more you comb, whether it's lightly or really hard, it's curly hair, so you're going to have to comb it pretty darn hard, as far as to keep the curls from getting matted eventually. So if your hair gets really tangled and you have to detangle it, your wig is going to come apart. All curly hair needs to be detangled, and so that's not a huge issue to me because I was going to wait to wash it anyway. But when you wash it, if the tracks are already loose, and here's another one right here, see, lift straight up. If your tracks are already loose before you wash it, and then before you even detangle it, when you have to detangle it because it is curly hair, it's going to come off. So she's right. Extreme pulling will pull this hair off. And so if you're going to buy this hair, I would have her sew it down. Maybe she's better at that. Or just have the hair, buy the hair if you really want the hair, and then ship it. This hair does tangle, just to give you a heads up. Still not a bad deal, but it definitely does tangle. And so if you're going to have a hot glue gun made, I wouldn't recommend it. At least not by her. I've seen YouTube gurus make hot glue gun wigs and their hair, they said, lasts fine. They could wash it and everything and it not come loose. Mine's coming loose with little combing and not washing it. So just beware. And her customer service isn't the best. All right.